Two arrests today after a pair of convenience store robberies. But first, a big announcement from Recology Yuba Sutter. I'm Laura Vandermeer, and here's your ADTV Webcast for Friday, November 28th, 2012. Well, the plan for the city of San Francisco to ship its garbage to a Yuba County landfill by rail is on hold to allow the city to have a full environmental review of the project before proceeding. Recology announced today it was terminating its contract with the city to allow for that review. By doing so, according to a news release, Recology both heads off litigation from an unsuccessful bidder and others, and also continues a process started earlier this year by Yuba County. It was not immediately clear how the announcement would affect the timing or even certainty of San Francisco trash coming to the landfill, a plan that's been criticized by both neighbors and some county officials. We have details on our website right now. Pick up a copy of the AD tomorrow for the complete story. An anonymous tip led to the arrest today of a suspected Linda gang member and a teenager in connection with two 7-Eleven robberies from earlier this week. 20-year-old Carlos Almendarez was arrested near his home on Linda Avenue near Hampton-Smartsville Road. Marysville police said a community member recognized the man and contacted them. Police also arrested a 16-year-old boy during the search of Almendarez's home. The teen was captured running out the back door, holding the gun allegedly used in both robberies. Almendarez was booked into the Yuba County Jail on suspicion of 2 counts of robbery and criminal street gang participation. 2 Marysville women were part of a 10-person Yuba Sutter contingent that traveled to the northeastern states to help American Red Cross relief efforts after Superstorm Sandy. Gloria Jennings Graham was stationed in southern New Jersey and said she worked with as many as 60 clients a day to assess their situation, finding out what they needed, and then connecting them with resources.
When you see that you're helping someone and they feel better for either having talked to you or you having helped them make connections to get out of there, definitely gratifying. One of my clients I met the first day I went there. He was having a problem. It's a little slow getting assistance sometimes. And a couple days before I left, he came to me and he looked me up and said, I got into a place. I gave him a hug. It just felt good to know that he was taking his next step forward. And that was really, it is very gratifying.
Meanwhile, volunteer Debbie Nicolau was in Staten Island delivering food twice a day to stricken residents after driving an emergency response vehicle cross-country from California. Nicolau also helped with local relief efforts after the Arboga flood in 1997. And the Yuba City High School Military Club raises the flag in front of the school each weekday, and members say they are learning leadership skills to last a lifetime. We talked today with 17-year-old cadet commander Captain Joshua Mansour.
Our goal as the Yuba City Military Club is basically to inform and educate high school students basically on just the simple fundamentals of the military. Teaching them basic drill, kind of things to expect while they're in the military. We often have our local recruiters come in and they kind of talk about their individual branch, kind of give the kids some insight. Because one thing I noticed once I got into high school and as I was looking into the military was that, you know, we all kind of have this idea of what the military is like in our head, but we don't actually know what it's like until we're in. And by then, you know, some of us have really drastically changed our minds. So this kind of gives the cadets kind of a new insight as to what the military has to offer for them, kind of gives them that little footstep so when they arrive at their designated base, basic training or whatever, you know, they have a kind of a foothold already in, they kind of have the idea of what to do.
Check out our education section tomorrow for the full story from reporter Ryan McCarthy. Well, even though Santa warns him that you'll shoot your eye out, Ralphie Parker is still hoping he'll get a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. A Christmas Story opens Friday at the Acting Company in Yuba City. It's a farcical holiday play based on the 1983 film. Co-director Jeff Graham shares more about that production.
Hey, partner. Yeah. This legendary official Red Ryder 200-shot carbine action range model air rifle. It's just like the one Red Ryder uses when he's catching bad guys.
A Christmas Story. It's a reminiscence back to the narrator's childhood in Indiana, growing up at the end of the 30s. He's on a quest to get a Red Ryder BB gun. And you get to see all of his attempts at getting his parents to buy it and getting it from Santa Claus and his friends and all kinds of crazy hijinks along the way.
It's a real straight shooter. You just look down the barrel, the special cloverleaf sight, pull the trigger. Can't miss.
You can't miss.
Yeah, it's good for shooting targets and varmint. Hey, partner, tell Dad it makes a swell Christmas gift too. But supplies are limited, so you better head on over to your local dealer right now. You don't want to be left out.
I don't want to be left out.
A Christmas Story shows at 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays and 2 p.m. Sundays through December 23rd on the Acting Company's stage located at 815 B Street. Check out the full story from features editor Susan Benitez in tomorrow's paper. And this is video today of Manny Cardoza and Tim Bybee, both with the Yuba City Public Works Department, who were working to clear a clogged drain at the intersection of B and 2nd Streets in Yuba City. And as we get more rain here in the Mid-Valley, please be careful out on the roads. The California Highway Patrol reminds drivers to slow down, to turn on your headlights when wipers are on, and to travel with an emergency kit and cell phone in case of an accident. That's your ADTV Webcast for Wednesday, November 28th, 2012. For updates on these stories and more, go to AppealDemocrat.com or pick up a copy of the AD, your Yuba Setter news leader, at your favorite newsstand.